So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex morning call. It's another trading day. It's already Tuesday, 30th of August. Tomorrow, the last trading day. Today, the previous one. I hope you're doing good and you had a great start into your own trading day. And I hope very, very much that you had a successful trading day yesterday. You know, it's not that easy to become successful in trading. But if you follow the rules, whatever kind of rules you have, and if you follow the plan, then there is a great chance to become successful in trading. So it's me, Marcus, from DowHow Trading. Any important links you need to get your education in logical path, not emotionally, with trading with logic, then grab the course below that video. I make you a special gift if you send me an email. If you make this effort to open your email and send me an email, then I give you a special offer, €100 of discount if you pay it in one time or if you pay it in 3 installments, whatever. I give you this €100 that you make this education course, lifetime license, by the way, including all future updates. I will give you the rest of your and my life. Thomas, good morning. Gerda, nice to see you here on the show. Wonderful. Good morning, whoever you are. Doreen, good morning. Yanis, Marius, good morning. And Ariel, also good morning. By the way, this is a free webinar. If you make the course, please be aware, Marius, that's for you especially, that what I show here is not the same you learn in the course. That would be unfair, because against people, they give money to make the course, by the way, okay? So if you want to go deeper in your education, you have to make the course. Otherwise, this is just an obvious webinar, meeting, and we're just surfing on the surface, of course. Frank, wonderful, good morning, greetings, nice to have you back. Okay, so before we go to trading, we have to show the general risk warning. Trading with stocks and financial assets like Forex can expose your capital to substantial risks, possibly even beyond the capital you have invested. Trading is not suitable for everyone. Investment successes as well as profits from the past do not guarantee success in the future. So let's come and let's see our numbers today. You see just only one. Harmonized index of consumer prices, previous is 8.5 and the consensus is 8.7, 2 o'clock p.m. We can be focused on our trading. And let's go. So first of all, where we are. So we are still in the green zone, which means the price is relatively cheap. Point of control has not changed that much, just a bit. Here, still 13,196. Yesterday, we had 200 points higher. But as you can see, we are going from the green zone basically back to a normal price. Yesterday, that's last night, the price were rejected at the point of low, but basically you see cheap and slowly going back to a normal price. This is what we do in trading. We trade with prices. So what's about the trend? So the trend, as I mentioned yesterday, if you trust the system and if you're a cool trend follower, then you see how it works. So where is my point drawing program? Here we go. I mentioned yesterday, maybe you remember, you can check the webinar, the meeting from yesterday. As I mentioned, look, basically trend on number 2, entry there. In trend on number 3 also, and then the trend we're running. So if you made your entry in trend on number 3, in trend on number 2, you had a exit at entry. But here we go, stop loss in profit, and now just in profit, just trend following. Now just let it go. This is how trend following is working. Entry, trend on number 2 or 3, and then just let it go. So if it were that easy, everybody would do it. But can you tell me why 90% of all traders still fail in trading? It's not that there is no strategy. Trend following is a well-known and famous and old school strategy. Why so less people don't do it? Because it's challenging, because you have to trust. And as a people, trading is completely against our mindset. Yeah, we are looking for safety. We want to feel safe. And on the right side of the chart, where you cannot see what's coming next, and where you have a big lack of control because you cannot control what's coming next, then your mind is working against you. And then you are looking for all those things they promise you, a kind of safety or security, like fundamental analysis, like much more indicators, like your feeling, like your opinion, whatever there is. But this is just an illusion that tricks your mind out. So therefore, trading is so complicated. It's not the system, it's the humanity in trading why we fail. Okay, so you see, just follow the trend. Stop loss now is below here, the last 0.3. Yeah, and if you make your perfect entry, for example, here, latest in trend on number 3, yeah, then you are in profit right now. And now trust the system. This is now the point where we say, okay, what to do right now? Yeah, nothing. Just let it go right now. And this is why is trading as a trend follower so hard, because now you give the responsibility to the market and you say literally, okay, I did my job right now. I did do my job right now. I find my perfect entry, stop losses in profit. Now my lovely market, show me how many trend dumps you can give me this time. And then you accept what the market is giving you. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less, but let the market decide. This is one strategy, okay? Okay, so there's the first question here. Marcus, in your charts, you have the balance candle in red. How do I, this is a kind of my new trend indicator. It's still in development. Yeah, this morning I got the final version because this is the first, very, very first trend following indicator worldwide. Really, that's not a trick. Worldwide, who follows my education program, because it's pure logic. Since around about 10 years, I was looking for a developer who can create me an indicator who follows the path of logic, because drawing the trend is not the kind of perception, is not what you can say like in German mark technique, that's the big one, that's the medium one, that's the small one. This is kind of, it's fine, but it's not logic. Yeah. Why? This is what you learn in the course. I was looking for 10 years, around about 10 years, to find a developer who can create me an indicator, who can programming me an indicator who follows the path of logic. No one, no one. So 6-7 months ago, I got a student who got my course, who was taught by myself. And this was, and he saw the rules and he said, okay, let me program it. He's a programmer and professional. And he said, yes, I do it. I said, okay, you're the first one in 10 years. So let's see if you get if you have the education right now for me. Yeah. And now you will tell me you will create this training. Yeah, I will do this. So that's one of the results. It's not the final version. Let's see. Yeah. But the red and the one is a part of this indicator. And I'm so happy because it's a very cool addition, or it's a cool add to the course. Yeah. And yeah, let's see, because trend drawing is a logical thing. So you need a little bit time. Very soon we can announce it. It's, by the way, you should save money because it's not free. Of course not. And it is not that cheap because it's Worldwide, the first logical trend indicator with give you signals, by the way, when the rolls are there. Okay, let's come to a higher time frame. DAX 40, as I mentioned, look, trend arm number, where we are, number 4 right now. And there was enough to go short again, because you see the first entry, yeah, was here. We did it, by the way, cool profit here and this way. And there was the next, there was the balance candle, you see, balance candle and short. And now, yeah, we are still in a correction. Let's see if we, yeah, let's see if we see a trend continuation. So this is trend following. Dow Jones, same procedure. Trend on number 3. There is a balance candle. Yeah, we can trail the entry a little bit higher in case that we see a trend continuation. Bitcoin, it's too old for me. Trend on number 4. Then you see price get rejected at the last point 2. The perfect entry was in trend on number 2 or in trend on number 3. And you see how you can make money with the trend following system. Bitcoin in 4-hourly chart, I don't know. I'm looking for a new trend. And in daily chart, for example, in daily chart, yeah, there could be a cool thing. We are 6 trend arms in daily chart. And on the right side, I'm waiting for a rebound here. So I'm speculating that I make an entry in daily chart in Bitcoin, for example. Just waiting. So gold chart, just a downtrend. And you see there was a perfect entry for a possible short. Here you see, there was your balance candle. So that was the second trend on the perfect entry was there. And it was enough to trail the stop because we reached the point 2 already. There's no trend continuation yet, but it's time and it's enough space to trail the stop loss into the profit. And now you are safe. Perfect entry, yeah, and trailing stop into the profit. And now give the market the chance to show you how many trend arms the gold chart will create. Yeah, we don't know. We both don't know. You can make now fundamental analysis. You can read a lot of articles. You can follow other guys. No one knows. Everything is just an analysis. It's just an expectation. It's just a speculation. It's just a prediction. It's just a perception and an explanation. But we don't make money with analysis. We make money with buying and selling in real. So let's see. We will see it in the next days. Euro dollar. Also, trend on number 2. That was the first shot. There is no uptrend yet. That means there is a balance candle. You see the rules are there. Trend is there. Trend on number 2. Balance candle is there. And here we go. Set a bit less. So set your pending order on the way down if you have this on your watch list. Yeah. So British pound dollar is still trend on number 4, but for me, it's a little bit too old. Yeah, I don't get my first entry in trend on number 4. So I missed entry in trend on number 2. No, I didn't. I did not. Yeah, here we go. So, but then I missed on Friday because I was on the road. So, but you see, what I try to teach you, trend following is really, really cool. And it's really simple strategy, not easy, simple strategy. So, okay, you can see what Marius is texting here on YouTube in the chat. Thanks, Marius. Thank you very much. He said, until I join the Dow family, that's a little foretaste of the morning. Of course, this isn't a substitute for the course, and I recommend the course to everyone here. It's great. Okay, thank you. He opened my eyes so much, but since the course, your videos are the only ones I watch anymore. So my teacher taught me the same, because I was watching a lot of webinars when I started with trading. And by the way, 20 years ago, there was not that offers and this space of webinars and videos. But 20 years ago, there was also webinars a little bit, and especially videos and newsletters. In my time, there was big newsletters. And when I got my mentor, and he taught me what I try to teach you today, once he said, I was still looking other webinars and other newsletters. I read some newsletters, something. And once he asked me, why do you do this? And I said, to be honest, I don't know. I want to have more information. And then he asked me why. So he sent me on a journey of thoughts. And then I was realizing, why are you doing this? I had my teacher taught me the strategy. He gave me the rules. He was supporting me, and I'm still watching other webinars and other strategies. And he asked me why. And then I realized why I'm really doing this. It was to have more securities, to have more safeties. I want to feel more safe. I didn't trust. So, and he always told me, and he said to me, Marcus, your mind is not made for trading. So when you try to be focused on different strategies, you get focused all the time, because different strategies will give you different signals. So you cannot work in this way. Your mind is not working. It's overwhelming for your mind. Yeah. So I need my time to accept this inevitable thing. But a couple of months later, I stopped watching other things. Once, and this is the advice I can give you. Once you have found your strategy, it must not be trend following. You can work with golden cross strategy, like crossing indicators or overbought, oversold, whatever kind of rules do you have. However, no one cares. No one cares. But once you found your rules, there is no reason to look for other things, because it's a game of mathematics. It's a game of probabilities, and losses. Technical correct losses are a part of trading. So if you have a couple of losses and you stuck to your own rules, then accept the losses. But once you have found your strategy, you feel comfortable with, and you are successful with, stop watching other things. It's wasting of lifetime. Really, it's a wasting of lifetime. Believe me, you can watch the Forex morning call. Yeah, tomorrow you can watch the morning briefing show from Theo. Then you can watch other English webinars from XM, for example, maybe from Gil or whatever there is. Thousands of offers every day. What do you think? How do you feel after 2 or 3 or 4 videos and webinars? How do you feel? I can tell you how I felt. Overwhelming. Because every teacher has its own perceptions and rules. So which rules we want to follow? And this is why so many people are not successful in trading, because today they follow this, tomorrow they follow this, next day they follow this, and over the next week they follow this one. Why? Yeah, it's not working all the time. And people have the illusion a trading strategy must working all the time. Yes, it works all the time, but we are working with probabilities. And that means you have to accept losses. So lifetime, ladies and gentlemen, is the most important thing and the most important value you have, because you just have only this one life. And every trader, yeah, no trader has an everlasting life, because one day, there is the day, then it's your last day. And the point is, you don't know when is your day. Hopefully, it's very, very far away in the future. But to be honest, you don't know. But when it comes to your last day, what do you want to have in your last thoughts? Pictures of your family or pictures of charts? What do you think? So make sure that trading is just a small piece of your life. Make sure. So find your mentor, find your education, find your rules, and then stop watching other things. Even you make the decision, Marcus, you're right. I don't watch your Forex morning call tomorrow again. It's fine. I'm completely fine with this, because for me, it's important that you save your lifetime. It's much more better you spend time with your wife, girlfriend, kids, whatever there is, and less time on the charts once you found your rules. Best advice my teacher taught me years ago. So running trades, Australian Canadian dollar, still running, nothing to do. Euro pound, I said to you, entry here, still running. If you want, you can trail the stop loss into profit. Daily chart, it's really cool. Trail the stop loss in profit and everything is fine. Euro JPY, the short is out, the long is running. Pound JPY, circling around the entry. British pound Kiwi, yeah, still circling around the entry. Still short, there is nothing to do. New Zealand Kiwi and New Zealand JPY, coming back to the entry a bit. And dollar, Canadian dollar, yeah, still in profit. There is nothing to do. Stop loss is in profit. So what's on the watch list? Still Aussie Swiss. On the way down, there is a stop sell order. Aussie JPY, I just waiting for a possible short, but actually it looks like that the long trend will continue. But the short, the corrective short is still valid, and I'm just waiting for a balanced candle to go short. Canadian Swiss, big short, trend up number 2, you see here. Balanced candles here, stop sell on the way down. Kiwi Cat, short trend still valid, going down to the 0.2, but also trend on number 2 for the corrective long is there. We will see a trend, balanced candle, not today, maybe tomorrow, whenever, then we can speculating for a stop buy. Kiwi dollar, same procedure. It looks like that the short trend will continue. The long actually is still valid. This balanced candle was not working. It was a balanced candle, but you see that's the perfect. If you work with stop buy, stop sell, then you are not in. There is no loss. We can wait for a new entry. And finally, dollar Swiss. It looks like that the long will continue and waiting for a balanced candle for the possible corrective short. The rest is not really working. And you mind to see Deutsche Bank daily? Yes, of course. Let's have a look at Deutsche Bank. German Bank. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Cayetano, what do I have in daily chart? Deutsche Bank, it's a share. Let's see. So the main trend is facing downwards. It's in trend on number 2. You see there was a perfect signal to go short here. There was your balance candle. It's so beautiful. I love the rules. By the way, it's not my rules. I didn't found them. It's the rules from Mr. Charles Dow. give and praise Mr. Charles Dow, 1879. He said, when the price is cheap, then you have to buy it. Yeah, and that's the rules of trend following. I haven't found that. With Mr. Richard Donchian, 1950, he was published the rules of trend following, which was the same what Mr. Charles Dow, Edward Jones have figured out in 1879. So don't praise me, just praise down trend following. You see, lovely. Okay, today in modern times, you can work with Heikin Ashi, for example. So short, cool thing, it's enough to trail the stop loss in profit. And now there's a corrective uptrend. So, and if they will show up the next balance candle, maybe it's a cool thing to go long, for example. Yeah. So cool thing, long and short at the same time. Okay, guys, that was my point. Again, let me say thank you for listening again. I hope we'll see each other tomorrow. Every link you will find below this video. I'm Marcus from DowHow Trading. I'm looking forward to see you in the course. And however, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the logic be with you. See ya tomorrow.